recording now. We're in a Zonda Sync Roadster. Add on. Wow. And perfect 1080p 60 frames per second sync. It looks phenomenal. Feels so smooth. And I got the weather set to turn into a blizzard, I believe, or a snowstorm, which will probably make it impossible to ride, but especially on the straightaways at 200 miles an hour. Whoa, that's sliding. Let's try different view. Whoa, slow down. Wow. This is just a graphic test. And it's like, wow, it looks amazing. Remember this Project Cars 2, which is really brake a little bit, give me a little traction. That's 2 foot driving. Oh no, it's just like almost impossible. It's like being on ice, like literally. Wow. Yeah, I'm not even sure if I can finish it. Whoa. Wow. But it looks phenomenal. Like I said, this is just the test of the graphics more than anything. It looks, this is, you gotta remember, this is an old computer. This is a 16 gig, like an i5 maybe. It's like an AMD 2500 stuff processor. And a 1060 3 gig video card is like 89 years old. But it's a synchronization of 60 frames per second in the desktop, the TV, the output source, and will affect your frames per second. And the appearance, which actually is smoother and better looking, and you have all three in the software too, the Project Cars game, everything synchronized at 60 frames per second for me. Well, I don't think I can finish this. I'm gonna maybe do the same in a little different weather, maybe. But there's the car. There's inside. Wow. They light up the tires, but there's not enough traction control features, I don't think, to keep it from losing complete control. It's just a handful. Especially if you get puddles. Oh, there's puddles. It just, oh, look at that drift. Complete out of control. Let's see this view so you can kind of see the, hopefully see the puddles. This is almost impossible to drive. And maybe with the snow, because I got it set to heavy snow, so maybe when the snow comes down, it might get easier. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, this is like literally, remember, I've driven Zambonis for years. Whoa. Whoa. Puddles at the hairpin. Even without the puddles, it's like the puddles, it just shows you sideways. Right, you step on any of the accelerator, does the same thing. Look at that. The Danny Zonda Sync Roadster. Before the snow and ice, I was going pretty fast, so it's kind of boring right now, but it is almost impossible. But I will attempt. The trail brake it. Trail brake, so keep it brake and gas at the same time. Brake lights on. This gives a little more traction. Whoa, hang on. Especially in the corners, but maybe, well, it would have been a lot worse had I not induced trail braking. See when I put the brake light comes on, that's me trail braking. So I can accelerate, and it's relatively stable, because there's a little bit of brake on, keeping traction. As soon as I put the foot on the brake, it'll just start. Wow. That is what trail braking is. When you keep a little brake on in corners, and you brake for the corner, keep it on, you will get that extra little traction. Now, you can, if you keep it really straight, and slowly apply the throttle, let off, get the speed up, you will gain traction with the aerodynamic force. Oh no, there's a puddle. Puddles will turn me. So now I got actually aerodynamic force coming down. So it's a little easier to handle, but to get, oh no, puddles. Whoa, 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 hang on. Whoa. Wow. Almost, oh. Almost impossible. Well, okay, little brake. Trail braking. Now this is a complete lesson because there are lots of puddles. Little trail brake. Hold the wheel straight. Wow, puddle. Oh, didn't see that. Okay. Oh, sideways. Dave from Daily German Exotics. You're watching this, taking some notes. No game you could drive like this, but I don't think you could. I'm not sure, maybe you could. Big up simulator. And you practice, and then you can become much easier when you know what that is. Whoa! Wow, I don't know what the hell that was, but I'm getting laughed, I think. Oh, hang on. Whoa, whoa. back up the road. This is getting slippery. Now the weather is supposed to be getting worse, so maybe it's an ice buildup. Feels like I'm on 2 inches of ice. Oh, go back inside. There's a good view here. What the hell? It's gonna be dangerous. How are they going that fast? There's no way. I'm a pro Zamboni driver, racer, simulator, everything. Puddles don't affect them. Oh no, just a little too much. Yeah, hang on. Oh, watch the puddles. Oh, here's a hairpin. Braking, sliding. Whoa, come on. Oh, come on. Just a little, you can only give it a little throttle, you're going to give it a little brake. Oh, the huge puddle. It's so hard to get up to speed. You need to get up to speed to get the aero in. The aero effect. Yeah. Get up to speed and it becomes more stable, and you just gotta avoid the puddles. Oh, puddles just got me sideways. Wow, the physics on this is just insane. Wow. Oh, I'm going fast. Oh, losing control. Hang on. Oh, wow. Little buff out. Oh, here's a corner. Whoa. It's just like driving a... Like, there's no traction. And I think it's just rear-wheel drive on this one. So... it is very difficult to drive. You gotta be a pro like me. Whoa! Here's a Huracan, of course. Ford GT, and of course the 2 and 3 RS. Whoa! Of course. Oh, of course. Wow. You know, I think Mike Essa, he could probably drive in this weather because he's like a master of trail braking. But, like I said, I'm a master of trail braking. And I might need simulators, but basically the same thing. Ask Mike Essa, he'll verify that. Oh. Physics are literally identical, so now I'm waiting for the aero effect to take over to get up speed, then I will have more traction. Oh, except when you make puddles like that. Oh, and that. Oh, hang on. Just come to a little town, I think. Oh, Le Mans. This is the old historic Le Mans course in Project Cars 2. Synchronize it. It's a really amazing simulation engine that is so smooth, but you've got to have it synchronized. All devices, desktop, software, output, everything has to be the same frequency. Whether I went with 60 hertz or 60 frames per second and 1080p, but this is old computer, old software, and absolutely amazing. Wow, I keep on almost going into the pit there. This is the finish line. I think I was lapped. There it is. In the Zonda. I think I will just let it go into the replay mode. New replay, and I can't turn off. All the views. So this will just rotate between all the views. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Here I am. The weather's relatively nice. Good. Honda Roadster. Remember, this is an old computer, old software, but it's super nice and looks really good, and it's so smooth with the synchrony. I could never get it to run like that before, until I synced it up. Oh, that was my fault, a little fast. This car is hard to handle. It's a Roadster sync Pagani, and it's rear-wheel drive, so it's just a handful. But imagine when you get into rain and snow, which is coming. There's a snowstorm on the way. Then it becomes impossible. Literally impossible to control. Here we are. I think we're up to maybe 170, 180. Now the snow comes down, and it starts affecting the engine, because I'm sure it's cooler out too. The tires aren't really warm enough. Then I start getting ice and water build up from the snow, and you can see it, the roads turning to a glossy. It's almost like a flash freeze. And at a few points, it's just like literally like being alive. Now, I started incorporating some Mike Essa endorsed trail braking techniques, which uses in real life, but simulator races. We'll use that in competition. And what it does is, we don't use as much in NASCAR, it's more road racing. What it does is when you keep a little bit of the brake, when you brake coming into a corner, you keep a little bit of the brake on, not too much. And what it does is it keeps the suspension loaded, and that keeps, when the suspension is loaded, because it's still under a little bit of brake pressure, it keeps the rubber to the ground, so it gives you more traction. And especially with old like 65 tires, you had to use a symphony of trail braking to race this one-game Grand Prix Legends, highest end, hardest simulator in the world. This is actually harder right here, because this is rear-wheel drive, higher horsepower than those cars, and in snow and ice conditions. It doesn't get any worse than that. So watch this, and you can see I'm using all these trail braking techniques, and even the Zamboni, well, Zamboni's going to drive a lot better because it's all-wheel drive and hydrostatic transmission, whereas this is not meant to happen in snow. In it's a Roadster Sync Pagani, rear-wheel drive, and these are tires that are meant to be at a certain temperature. It's never going to get to that temperature. They're going to be zero traction. The only way I can keep it on the road is I got to keep a little bit of brake on, steer, bounce off the guardrails, and counter steer, throttle on, throttle off, a little brake action, trail braking, which Mike Essa would know about. Dave probably might nod that he does, but highly unlikely. Damon would naturally know that just from his reactions with his donuts and spins, but he's like the ultimate racer because he can adapt to anything. He's self-taught. He doesn't have years of simulator experience or racing experience like Mike has on myself. He's just naturally taught, real life. Oh, here's some. Yeah, I'm going to end it after this. This way it stopped. It's kind of cool that it did a little cinematic there. Yeah, I don't know if we don't need to see the rest of it. We've already seen it. See the speed, 90, 100 kilometers an hour. Now it gets up to 120, 130. Now I'm getting a little more traction because the arrow's coming over the car and putting the tires down to the ground. Whereas as soon as you lose that arrow and slow down, then it just becomes like nice all over the place. Here's coming through a little town. This is, like I said, in historic Le Mans, I believe. So that'd be his British Petroleum would have been one of the sponsors. Now let's see this. Oh, coming here to the finish line. I could go on and watch, but it's going to become too big of a video. But you can see, and I did communicate it as I drove, how I actually use these techniques just to keep the car on the road. And this is a prime example of the car. There's no way it should be driving in these conditions with the type of rubber, rear-wheel drive, whatever it is, 700, 800, 1,000 horsepower. However, with the proper technique, Mike Essa knows these rules and techniques. I've heard him mention it on the channel. He knows what I'm talking about. And it's trail braking, there's a few other kind of feathering, throttle feathering techniques. And it's knowing the car and how it's going to react to I prefer the two-brake, the 2-foot brake and pedal system. And it's just kind of like a symphony, an orchestra that you are performing. So now the snow is getting a lot heavier. Whoa, started getting sideways. I think I hit a hill bale. Wow. These graphics are amazing. Like even the mirror camera looks like it's got water streaming down. Wow. There's the back of it. Honda Roadster. So this would look just like Tim's little kit car he got. You can do it up like this. So I've already taken a headlight out. Probably on that last hay bale. This is symphony, and it gets in a sink of spinning. It's hard to get it out of it. You almost have to brake, and then let the brakes allow you to accelerate a little bit, and then once you get up to aero speed, you get more traction. Anyways, I hope that explains the physics. And Dave could use a simulator like this on a PC. It's very inexpensive. Only cost you, the computer and the wheel and setup, and, a couple $1,000 if that. Not even, maybe $1,000. Oh, there's outside view. I saw sparks. Yeah, maybe I'll let it stay. This is the back straight, and I was having a lot of trouble getting up to speed, and then hit a couple puddles, and you're completely sideways, or right there. Now you see I counted. David would know how to do that. Right there. Oh, there again. Well, it looks like Magnum PI. Ooh, coming across. David would naturally know that. Mike Essa would know that. Even probably Tim, but Dave, highly unlikely. He spent many hours on a simulator, in a simulator environment, so he's not going to get hurt. Whereas David somehow did it on his own. Oh, almost got sideswiped there by a car. And those were the computer-driven ones. So, oh, this massive puddle, floating, packed, straight route. Wow, so straight. Anyways, Duke is out.